How did you assess sort of the team's performance at Midlands? Obviously, as a team, really good. Who knows what you could have done if you had everybody? But what do you take from that performance there as a team?
Well, I think as well as we did, there's some things that I think we're still leaving a lot of points on the table, and I still think we're leaving some matches to chance too much, where we're not really taking advantage of certain situations. And those are the things we've talked about the last couple of days after getting back and kind of recovering. But overall, I thought we wrestled well, and I still think we got a pretty good jump to go.
As a whole, from the non-conference portion of the schedule, how do you feel like your team has sort of come along and grown now as you get ready for the Big Ten schedule?
I think it's good, and I think having a two-day event, it's more of a realistic view of where you're at in the postseason when you have tournaments anyway. So I think that was a good thing. I think our guys responded well. The one concern I have, and Mark and Jeremy have as well, is when you send them home for a few days, you don't know what you're going to get when they come back. But I think they really did a pretty good job training, staying in shape, managing their weight, and getting themselves ready to compete. So that was good. It only gets harder now. Everybody in the Big Ten's good, and it only gets more challenging.
Yeah, as you look ahead to Big Ten now, you start with Rutgers on Friday, and these guys are used to a grueling conference schedule. I mean, how much does that prepare you guys for the postseason, and how much are you looking forward to getting there and getting in the conference now?
Yeah, it's a challenge, yeah, and it always is. But I think at the end of the day, most of these guys have been through at least one time before, so they're kind of used to it. But it's a week after week thing. It's a match after match thing. So for us, especially with Rutgers, new in the conference, they're always a really, really good dual meet team. Solid guys at every weight. So it'll be a challenge for sure.
What's the latest on Jesse's situation, his status?
He's wrestling, doing good. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, he's a pretty valuable part to this puzzle, and what we don't want to do anything is jeopardize him down the road. But he's doing well. His training's great. He's really responded well, and he's doing a fantastic job.
How do you feel like the guys have sort of handled performing with him gone? Do you feel like the guys have felt like they've had to pick up a little bit of the slack, or have they just done what they're used to doing?
I think in a tournament maybe you can hide missing a guy, but not so much dual meets. And honestly, I don't think we've done enough in dual meets in terms of being able to pick up the slack at certain weights, getting bonus points and pins and majors and those type of things. So, but I think they realize these dual meets are pretty important, and I think they'll respond pretty well.